Yo, what is up? With Mansion DLC just around the corner, I thought why not make a top 5 video showcasing my favorite cars that would definitely make it into the Mansion garage. I'm just gonna get straight into it. I want to make a few honorable mentions first. There's two cars that are definitely making it into the Mansion garage but don't make my top 5. The first one being the Pegassi Torero XO. Apologies if I butcher any of the names of the cars, by the way, but this thing is just insane. Like, the fact that you can have a rear bumper delete showing twin turbos is just crazy. It drives great, it's quick, it handles very well as well. This thing is definitely making it into my Mansion garage in the coming days. It's such an all-round great supercar. It's quick, it's not the fastest, but it definitely handles a lot better than some of the other cars on this list. I love the look of it. It's basically the new Lamborghini Countach. I'll have a picture on the screen right now. With that being said, I want to make another honorable mention. It is none other than the Pegassi Ignis. This is, once again, another very cool looking car. It's quick and it just looks like something out of the future. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually know what this car is properly based off of. It's definitely weird. If you do know what it is based off of, please do leave a comment. But yeah, I just love whipping around this car. It's quick, it handles very, very well. And then obviously you can get the weaponized form. Traffic is really out to get you in this game though, that is for sure. But like I said, this is another honorable mention. It doesn't quite make the top 5, but it is definitely going into my Mansion garage in the next coming days. So without any further ado, let's get into the top 5 with none other than number 5, the Grotti Turismo Omaggio. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but this thing just looks insane. It's some sort of Ferrari. Once again, I don't actually know 100% what it's based off of. I want to say like an F8. It's another cool car. I just love the look of it. In terms of performance, it's a bit worse than the other two just mentioned before, but I think the looks of it just bring it up into the top 5 for me. Quick side note while I'm going through this list, any support is appreciated. A like, a comment, a subscription, anything. I am planning on uploading as much as possible, not just GTA content, but other games as well. I'll definitely be covering the Mansion DLC, so if you want to see me cover that DLC, hit subscribe. That should be coming out on Wednesday or Thursday this week. But yeah, that's enough yapping. I'm going to get into car number 4. All right, car number 4 is none other than the Sultan RS. If you are a returning subscriber on my channel, you would have seen me modify, I don't believe it was this one. I think I have another one. This one just has a special space in my heart because it is very similar to my IRL car. It's a very solid car in GTA. It just sounds insane. Like, just listen to it. The turbo and the exhaust grumble, it's so unique, and that's what makes this car so enjoyable to drive. Full disclaimer as well, this list is completely biased. It is my own personal taste. I'm not saying these are the best cars in GTA Online. These are my favorite cars for sure. This car is great, like it just looks insane. You can take it off road pretty well. It's in the super category, so it doesn't really get picked much for races, which is unfortunate. But it is a solid car just to whip around in free mode, doing your missions and your resupply jobs on your businesses and whatnot. Let's get into car number 3. Car number 3 is none other than the Paragon S, I believe. Yes, Paragon S. This car just looks so classy. It drives very, very well, handles very, very well, and is just a blast to drive. You can easily slide this thing out if you want to drive like that, or you can just put down the power and get away from whatever you need to do. It's another great car just to drive around and do missions with, and this thing can also be modified at the agency. Armor plated, missile lock on jammer, all of the goodies. I've just got it stock because I like the look of it, how it is stock. I believe this one is based off of some sort of Bentley. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it has that Bentley Continental kind of look. So let's head into number 2. Number 2 is the good old Elegy Retro Custom. This thing holds this position because I really want one of these IRL. It's a mix between an R32 GTR and a R33 GTR. As controversial as it is, I think IRL I would want an R33 GTR more than an R32, just because I love the front look of the R33. But yeah, this one is an OG classic. I've had this car for forever, and I used to be whipping around in this thing all the time, doing resupply missions for my businesses, just driving this thing around. It sounds great. It looks great, and it would definitely be making it into my mansion garage. With that all being said, let's make way for our number one car on my list. So we made it to the number one car on my list. It is none other than the Banshee GTS HSW upgrade. This car is the fastest in GTA Online. That's not the only reason it makes it to my number one spot. I think this gives me a bit of nostalgia for the OG Forza Horizon game when you start out in that yellow Dodge Viper and you're just racing towards the festival. I've always been a fan of Dodge Vipers, and then I guess the fact that this is the fastest car in GTA Online is sort of a side note. I just do love the look of a good Dodge Viper. It is a little bit of a handful to drive. It can spin out very, very easily. But when you hit open roads like the highway here, it really does shine. Especially fully upgraded at the car meet. If you're trying to travel halfway across the map, this is probably the car to pick. And for that reason, this car is making it into my mansion garage when the DLC finally drops. So if you have stayed all the way to the end of this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment your top 5 cars in GTA Online. And if you want to see me cover the mansion DLC, do come back to my channel in the next few days, and I'm sure I'll have a video up on it. But like I said, any support is appreciated, and if you did make it to the end, I do believe that you do want to hit that subscribe button. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.